women, kids out there, like a family man supposed to be. And you damn right, I forgot him. That was my husband. I was with that nigga when he was broke down, when he didn't have nothing. How you gonna do me like that? Told me that dark-skinned women look like men. Do you remember when you called me blacky and ugly? Help the Lord, help me, help the Lord, you know, help me. And I'm gonna keep burns in hell. Hey, you got a cigarette? Oh. Hey, you my new cake worker? Okay. My name is George Brandon Left. I love my daddy. I don't love to get my kids. My best friend. He took good care of me and my brothers and sisters. I got a lot of brothers and sisters. My daddy worked a lot of jobs too. I don't love to get my kids though. Hey, what you laughing for? But shut up over there. I'm gonna tell you like that. Why you laughing? I took my mother's cake from crusade. Okay. Make sure y'all share this video, subscribe, and save the date. It is going down on Saturday, November 17th, 7 p.m. sharp. Y'all know the dark-skinned activist delivers on her promises. And for the first time in the history of the dark-skinned activist tour that I started back in 2006, featuring my one-woman play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, I'm bringing y'all the live and in-person pay-per-view live stream performance of A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. That's right. Anyone, anywhere in the world can watch A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, the play, right from the comfort of your own home. Get your tickets now. The link to the tickets are right below in the description box of this video. Now, for my people in Atlanta, the live stream will be filmed in Atlanta, Georgia. So for those of you that are in the Atlanta area, you can catch the show live. The live show will be at Playback Sounds, located at 675 Metropolitan Parkway, Suite C12. Now, you can pay at the door, but there is limited seating, so get your tickets now. The ticketing below in the description box is also there for the people in Atlanta. Bonus! Yep, I got a bonus for y'all. On Friday, November 16th, come out and meet me, the originator of the entire dark skin lane, the first platform in history for dark skin, aka dark skin activism. Come meet the dark skin activists at the Ancient African History Museum. Now, it's only right that the dark skin activist gives y'all the history of how I created the dark skin lane at the Ancient African History Museum. This is a package deal. You get to tour the museum and then listen to a Darkism Talk hosted by me, the creator of dark skin activism and the author of the most books on dark skin than anyone in the world. You will learn how and why I invented dark skin activism. You will learn about dark skin activism's impact on social media and popular culture, opening the doors for all others to openly speak on dark skin. You will learn who and what inspired me to create dark skin activism. You will also learn about all of my dark skin books, plays, and so much more. Ages 14 and up, limited seating, tour hours 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The Darkism Talk 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The location is the Ancient African History Museum, 675 Parkway, Metropolitan Parkway. Let me get that right. Metropolitan Parkway, Suite 3118-B. Get your tickets online at ancientafricanhistorymuseum.com. I would like to thank all of my sponsors, all of my supporters, and everybody for helping me make this happen. Subscribe, share, and like this video, and I will see you on November 17th. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist. There's only one. They mocked me, then they copied me. But I'm crazy. They mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they plagiarized me. Everybody rips off, plagiarizes, copies the work of the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, but I'm crazy. They mocked me, then they copied me. When I brought dark skin, the entire topic, I got a lot to say because a lot of y'all are frauds and fakes. Every last one of y'all. And you know who you are. I got a lot to say to Black YouTube. Y'all some frauds. You go around on your little channels talking about dark skin, talking about color, and you. Every last one of you. Every last one of you. And you know exactly who you are. Want to sit here and try to paint Rashida Strober. This is what they've been doing for years. As crazy and deranged. But I wasn't crazy and deranged enough for you to sit back, study my work, study what I've created, study everything I've done, read my books, and then you bum bitches create derivatives off my work. But you got the nerve to try to check me. You can't check me. None of you can check me. And I'm letting every last one of you know. Shout out to the people that supporting me. This don't apply to you. It's a few of you out there, and it's mainly the Black men. Mainly the Black men that have been honest, that have been truthful about Rashida Strober bringing the entire, because it ain't now one of you bitches at all. At all. I'll let you know this to your face, by the way. Ain't nothing I say on social media that I wouldn't say directly to your motherfucking face. That's a fact. So shout out to the Black men, because I really don't like you Black women at all. I don't even like you. Because a lot of you are fakes and you're frauds, you manipulative, you sneaky, you down low, you low down. A lot of you have used my work, my ideas to get views, to gain notoriety, but it's never real. You're thieves, and I got zero respect for you. But you want to try to come and paint me as crazy. You're not the dark-skinned activist. You're not the originator of the discussion on dark skin on social media. You're looking at the person. And no matter how much you copy and steal and plagiarize, I'm the GOAT. And that's what it is. That's what it is. And I know it makes a lot of you uncomfortable. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to send out a public service announcement to every last one of you. Because I get calls and phone calls and emails. I'm going to let you know, do not call me telling me about other people bullshit. Don't do it. Because I've been giving of myself for a long time to people. I've been giving of myself for free. And what have been my thanks? What has been my thanks from the Black community? I'll let you answer that. I'll let you answer that. You call me about your issues, and this is not all of you. It's not going to apply to all of you. But you call me, you watch my videos for free. My book, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which these hoes is creating derivatives of right now as we speak, because they've read the book, they've gone to my website. The point is, I've given and given and given and given and given and given, and people have taken and taken and taken and taken. See what it is? I think a lot of you like to see me upset. You enjoy it, especially the women. You like it. You enjoy calling me, emailing me, watching my videos, you like to see another Black woman upset. That's what you like, a lot of you. Keep it real. You enjoy it. You enjoy the fact that people have stolen from me. You enjoy the fact of me coming on here talking about it. This is entertaining to you. Every last one of you should be paying me. Every last one of you. You should be paying me for everything that I have contributed to the discussion, not even the discussion, the actual creation of the entire dark skin lane, the entire discussion on darkism, the entire discussion of dark skin discrimination online. You should be paying me. But a bunch of you are thieves. You're dishonest, and then you try to come and check me. You can't check me. None of you fakes, none of you immoral, unethical people, you can't check me. You're not in an ethical position. You're not in a moral, upright position to ever check the dark-skinned activists. Don't you ever get that fucked up. Ever in your life. Because whether you like me or not, one thing you can't call me is a liar. Whether you think I'm crazy or not, which I could give 8, 9, 10 clucks, what you can't call me is a thief. What you can't call me is unoriginal. Call me crazy. What you can't call me is stupid. Call me crazy. Call me Blackie. Call me crusty. Call me rusty. Say I'm a narcissist. Say I got mental issues. But what you can't call me is a liar. What you can't say is that I didn't give everybody, anybody that's Black on YouTube, the entire topic discussion in regarding dark skin. I gave that to you. I gave birth to you motherfuckers. Keep that 100. You'll never be able to deny that. And you can, but all that it would make you is a liar. And the scum of the earth, the worst people on earth are liars, fraudsters. And we got a lot of fraudsters on YouTube. YouTube as a whole, not just Black YouTube, but YouTube as a whole. A lot of you are fraudsters and liars. You're despicable. You want to call me crazy. What you should be doing is making deposits into my bank account. You owe me. You motherfuckers on YouTube owe me. You owe the dark-skinned activists, because there's only one. There's only one dark-skinned activist. There's only one originator of the entire dark-skin lane. The entire topic of dark skin. I brought that to you motherfuckers. I gave birth to dark skin activism, to the conversation on darkism, to the conversation on dark skin discrimination. I gave birth to that on social media and on television. And none of you motherfuckers, you call me whatever, you call me whatever you want. I give 3 fucks. I give 1,000,000 fucks. But what you can never call me is a liar. I got the facts and the credibility, and it's going to always stand, and it's going to always win in the end. So don't call me. Don't get on your phones to call me and tell me about the bullshit. Don't get on your computers to type to me no more, because I'm not going to respond to it. Don't call me with the bullshit. That's a part of the problem. A lot of you, like I said earlier, you don't have good intentions. You're underhanded. You're sneaky. You're manipulative. And I see right through the bullshit, and I'm calling it out. And if you think for one moment
that the dark-skinned activist shucks and jives for money, for support. I don't do that. I don't shuck and jive and kiss ass for coins, for dollars. You could take that to the strip club where the whores are, because that's not what's going on over here. I stand on what is truthful, what is ethical, what is righteous, what is real. So don't bring me the bullshit, because I don't look for it. I've been doing the work of dark-skinned activism, and everybody better be 100% clear about this. I'm going to keep driving home the point, because it's the truth. And the truth wins. The truth wins the war. It may not win the battle. There's many battles that I've been fighting, but the truth wins the war. And the fact, the truth, I've been a dark-skinned activist. I created the dark skin lane before anybody ever thought to talk about dark skin, before anybody. I don't even respect you. I don't respect none of you talking about it. I don't even listen to none of you. How would I even know that you're talking about it? Because people bring it to me. I certainly don't go search for it or watch you. You're not worthy. You're not on my level. Shout out to Cola Booth. Always give her her respect. The mother of the dark skin movement. She's the only one that's real. Cola Booth, if you ever watch this, and I know sometimes you watch me, you're the only one that is worthy of respect. You're the real deal. You and myself, that's it. That's it. Since 1998, I have been consistently, methodically, and in an organized fashion, speaking on dark skin as a movement. I am the first person in history to create a movement for dark skin. No one has done that before me. No one. No one on social media. Anyone that is speaking on dark skin, they are creating derivatives of my work. They are ripping off my work. They're not the originals. They're fakes. They're knockoffs of Rashida Strober, the one and only originator of the entire dark skin lane. That's a fact. Like me or not, I can care less about that. I only care about what is factual, what is true. I started dark skin activism. And by the way, I'm going to be giving a Darkism Talk, which, getting into the history of it, I have been giving Darkism talks on dark skin for years, way before the advent of social media. Way before anybody even thought to commentate on it. In fact, I am the originator, the creator of the field of commentating on dark skin. I created that and brought it to YouTube, brought it to social media, which was my fatal mistake. That's the problem. That's the problem. That was my error. But the fact is, I created the entire lane, the entire discipline, the entire construct of speaking, of commentating on dark skin. No one else did that. No one else did it. And called it dark skin activism. And I've written more books on dark skin than any person in the world. These are facts. I am the first author. I am the first actress. I am the first social commentator. I am the first performing artist to focus my work only on dark skin. And people have watched me and ripped off, plagiarized, stolen, thiefed my work. And then turned around and said, she's crazy. She has mental problems. She's a narcissist. But you're stealing my work. You're stealing the work of the originator. See this book? This is only one of many books written only on dark skin. And all of my work, all of my commentary, comes from my intellectual property, my books that are written only on dark skin. No one else in this world has done that. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're talking about dark skin, whether it be on social media or on television, you're doing it because of me. Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist. But instead of being honest about it, they lie, they steal, they rip off, they try to pass it off as if it's their own, as if they magically created the topic out of their own brains, as if they're the innovators, as if they're the originators, and they're not. You're looking at the innovator. And instead of people questioning the authenticity, the originality, the origins of where these people are getting this from, people don't do that in the age of social media. They allow people to lie, to thief, to plagiarize, to steal other people's work with no consequence. And then some of you want to call me, waste my time, and tell me about this bullshit. Save it. Because I will no longer be giving of myself, like I have done for years, for free, of my time and energy to people that co-sign, sanction, and condone the intellectual property theft of the work of the originator, Rashida Strober, of the entire dark skin lane online. I will no longer give you my time. You will no longer have access to the dark skin activists. Let's get that clear. So call me crazy. You can continue. They've been doing that. Again, they mock me, now they copy me. 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 That's nothing new. Real quick, Saturday, November 17th, I will be performing my live stream one-woman play called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. Going back to the history and the origination of this lane, I wrote this play back in 2006 before anybody even talked about dark skin, before anybody even uttered a word about dark skin. I wrote A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and I will be performing my live stream play, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. It's live stream pay-per-view, meaning that anybody anywhere in the world can watch. All you have to do is go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. darkskinactivist.com, and you can purchase your tickets. And real quick, I'm gonna do a screen share to let you guys know what you could do to go and purchase the tickets. This is my website, darkskinactivist.com, and as you can see, I have the watch online from anywhere in the world live stream tickets on Saturday, November 17th, 7 p.m. You can buy your tickets by clicking the buy tickets button. Now, if you live in Atlanta, Georgia, where the play is going to be shot and filmed, you can come out in person. And the location is at Playback Sounds, 675 Metropolitan Parkway. C12 is the suite. And you can click the link to buy your tickets if you live in Atlanta. Now, on Friday, November 16th, I'm going to be giving a Darkism Talk where I'm going to be giving the history of how I created the entire dark skin lane, bringing it online, bringing it to social media, and its impact. I'm giving you the history. And it's very fitting that I'm going to be at the Ancient African History Museum, which is also located at 675 Metropolitan Parkway, 3118-B in Atlanta, Georgia, and you can get your tickets. The story of the dark-skinned activist is going to be told. No one's going to stop my story from being told. People can say and do whatever they want to do. They can lie, they can steal. I'm just scrolling down here so you guys can see. That's the flyer for the ticketing information, as well as my newest book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. If you want to purchase that book, All you need to do is click that buy now button and you can go ahead and get the book, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Also, you can scroll down the website and you can read a little bit of information about what dark skin activism is, since people continuously say that Rashida Strober is crazy. But apparently I'm not crazy, so crazy to where I cannot articulate and define the movement that I created in 1998. And it's right here. This is just a snippet of it. Go to my website, read the information. Once again, if you're in the Atlanta area, you will have access to me at the Ancient African History Museum, where I'm going to be giving you the history of how I created the entire dark skin lane. Because as the years go by, people, it's going to become more and more important due to the theft of my work, due to the intellectual dishonesty that the climate, the environment of social media has created. I am in a unique position to now where I have to continuously tell the truth about my work. I have to continuously be honest about how dark skin activism came to the fore, how dark skin activism, people said I was crazy. Going back to what I said earlier, they mocked me, then they copied me. 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 They said, Rashida, it's crazy to talk about dark skin. They said, Rashida, they said, what the hell is a dark skin activist? What the hell is a dark skin activist? What the hell is a dark skin activist? But then you studied dark skin activism and the dark skin activists. You cloned my work. They mocked me, then they copied me. To the supporters out here, I'm going to do another screen share. Donate to the Dark Skin Activist campaign. This is the website right here, my GoFundMe. Shout out to the person that most recently donated. To those of you that understand the theft, the plagiarism, the mockery, the thievery, and all the things that have happened to me as the dark skin activist since introducing this platform to the world, make a donation. You can make a donation at the website. All of the funds go towards the Dark Skin Activist Tour, which I am currently on right now. And I just let you guys know that the next date is Saturday, November 17th. So the funding will go towards the production of the Saturday, November 17th show. So make a donation. Make a donation. I encourage you to make a donation. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description box, because here's the thing. Just put the link there. I am just absolutely and completely tired of people lying on me, because that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. What it's boiling down to is people just lying on social media. People just being thieves. People just not being honest. Okay? That's what it's boiling down to. Social media has created a good thing for people to bring their issues and concerns to the masses. But it's also created a climate of very dishonest people. Of people that will lie and steal and thief and rip off and do anything for views. That's what it's about. And you know, one thing about me, I have never been a thief. I've never been a liar. I've always been honest. I've always been original. I've always been authentic. Okay. And I want to say shout out to everybody that supports the work of the dark skinned activists, because I know that there are people on here that are supporting me. I am not talking to you. I'm not talking to those people, because the thing is, I recognize that a lot of the black men, and I've said this many times, and I'm going to say it again because I'm a truthful person. A lot of the black men have actually supported me. Even the ones that I've disagreed with, they've been in support of the dark-skinned activists. And so I'm not so big or so high and mighty or so full of myself as to not say thank you to those black men that I've actually said thank you to a lot of times, and taking criticism for saying thank you to people like O'Shea. He supported my work. People like Phil Advise, he supported my work. I may not agree with all of their stances, but the fact of the matter is these people have supported my work. People like Tommy Sotomayor, they've supported my work. People like Star in the Morning, Star, shout out to Star, he supported my work. New Possibilities, RBR Network, Sonetta. You know, I could go on and on. Isn't it strange that it's black men? It's black men who have supported the work of the dark-skinned activists. I find it ironic and strange that it's been mainly black women who have not supported and have ripped off my work, stolen my. Explain that. Explain that. Black women are on trial here. When we talk about the theft of dark-skinned activism, and when we talk about people contributing to, I've even watched videos of black women online saying, oh, Rashida, is she crazy? You know? The thing is, I understand what you're saying, RBR Network. I'm reading some of the comments right now, but I'm being honest here. I'm being honest here enough to say I may not agree with some of these men and their philosophy and opinions, but I'm not a liar. I'm an honest person. I could say these people have supported my work. They have. And for that, I am very grateful to the men like O'Shea, to the men like I said, Sonetta, Phil Advise, Star in the Morning, New Possibilities. Who else? I try not to leave out people's names. Tommy Sotomayor. Try not to leave out these people's names. If I'm not saying your name, my apologies for that. Reality's Temple on Earth. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's the black women. Y'all got issues. Y'all are dishonest, a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all are very manipulative. A lot of y'all have taken and stolen and have been very dishonest. And if it's one thing that I cannot stand people that lie. Oh, absolutely, Happy Nappy. That's obvious. Anybody that's, again, I'm talking about the honest, the moral, the ethical people. All you got to do is, if you're really paying attention to the work of the dark-skinned activists, if you're really looking at interviews, look and see who's interviewing me. Brother Sanchez, shout out to you as well. Look at the people who are listening and interviewing. Brother Born Allah, shout out to you. Black women, y'all got a problem. Y'all got a serious problem. Y'all got a serious problem. Y'all ain't right. Y'all dirty. A lot of y'all are dirty. And it don't apply to every black woman. Obviously, I'm not talking to every black woman, and anybody that's intelligent, upright, moral, ethical, they understand that. It's not something I even have to explain. But right now, I'm dealing with only what is factual, what is true. People have taken my content. People have taken my name. People have made, what they'll do is make sideways videos. Sideways videos. And what I mean by sideways videos, you know you watching. You've been watching me since I came online. We all know this. We know what it is. We know what it is. I'm not here to brag. I'm here to deal with facts. Collectively, there are millions of people around the world that know about the dark skin activism, my work. Collectively. Collectively. Let's be clear. Collectively. Oh, that's right. Kid Organic. Shout out to you for telling the truth. That's right. I gave him a shout out before. Definitely. So what's happening is the women are watching me sideways and ripping off and taking bits and pieces and not being honest about it. And I'm calling you out. I've been calling you out because this is a part of dark skin activism, to call these people out. Sitting back in the cut, not being honest. And I might go head to head with some of these men. And I might say, you know what? I don't agree with you for dating a non-black woman. Or I think that dark-skinned women should be seen on a higher level. We need to level the playing field, the beauty playing field for dark-skinned women. And black men, I'm taking you to task. And I've been doing that for years. I've been doing that for years. For years. But here's the thing. I believe, based on what I've seen with black men, y'all are a little bit more honest. Even though I disagree with y'all on a lot of things, sip my chamomile tea here. Y'all black men are a little bit more honest. Explain to me why black men are a little bit more honest than the black women. Explain that to me. Why are black men more honest on social media than black women? I also want to say real quick, shout out to Layla Lynn TV, who had me as a guest on. Thank you. I want to say, I'm always giving people credit where it's due. I'm always telling the truth, and I'm always being honest because I'm an honest person. Like I said, you could call me crazy. The title of this video is Rashida Strober is crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy. I need to make another one called Rashida Strober is manly. Chick trying to check me, telling me about, I'm going to talk about that too. Exactly, Gun Streets. You're right. You called, let me read your comment. You said women are more manipulative by nature. You're absolutely right. You are correct. And a lot of these black women are manipulative. It's all outdoors. This chick, somebody mentioned this chick, Nicole, trying to check me on femininity. You can't check me on being feminine. Who for you to check me? That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. No, Andre Delane, they're not. They're fake. They're frauds. One thing I could tell you, dark skin activism, one thing I could sleep at night knowing, I created it from a soul, from a heart. None of these could say that. You created it from copying, stealing, thieving. You didn't create it. You talked about it from a manipulative, copycat, thievery point of view. That's why I never respect you. And that's why the dark skin activist is going to always be the last woman standing, because I stand on truth. I stand on truth. That's why. It's very simple. This is not rocket science, people. I stand on what is true. Back in 1998, dark skin activism came out of real pain and suffering. Make no mistake about it. Dark skin activism came out of my real life experience. My real pain and suffering. Shout out to O'Shea. Gun Street, you said, will you be doing a one-on-one with O'Shea? Because I know you didn't get everything out you wanted to get out. We working on that. We working on that. And I'm pretty sure if we do it, you'll know. I've done many one-on-ones with O'Shea. I mean, I've actually done many. That's why I said, I mean, I could disagree with somebody. I could not like what that person is doing. Hey, you over here dating a non-dark skinned woman, non-black woman. I could dislike that all day. But I could also be honest and say, you know what? This person have been honest about what I'm saying. This person, me and this person have had a sit down and a talk about the issues of darkism. about the issues of colorism. And I could always appreciate O'Shea Jackson for that, and the other brothers that I have mentioned earlier. Because at the end of the day, going back to the originality of dark-skinned activism, it started with me wanting the acceptance of the Black man. See, we have to understand where this whole entire dark-skinned lane that came out of. It came out of me and being picked on and bullied by Black men for being dark-skinned. Primarily it was some of the women as well, but I'm after the Black men. I want the love of the Black men. I've been saying this from day one. This is where dark-skinned activism comes from. This is what it comes out of. It comes out of originality. Nothing fake, nothing fraud about what I do back in my childhood, back in my teenage years. And then I was given the opportunity to speak during African American History Month at St. Petersburg College. And that was the birth of dark-skinned activism. That was the birth of the entire dark-skinned lane right there at St. Petersburg College. Not on no YouTube, not off of people ripping off my work. That ain't where it originated from. I'm letting everybody know. And I'm going to continue to let everybody know. The story of the world's first dark-skinned activist will be told. They mocked me, then they copied me. They mocked me, then they copied me. They said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? Then they created derivatives of the philosophy and the opinions and the ideas of the world's first dark-skinned activist. The theft and the fraud of the dark-skinned activist. The story will be told. Plain and simple. Once again, I want to let everybody know that on Saturday, November 17th, I'm going to be performing my live one-woman show. And anybody anywhere in the world can watch the show from the comfort of your own home because it is a live stream pay-per-view. This is the flyer. It's called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. When you had enough of being black and ugly. It's a live stream pay-per-view show. I've been performing this play for years. For the first time in the history of the performance, I am bringing the show to you online. Now, you can go and get your tickets at my website right here, darkskinactivist.com. I'm going to copy and paste the link and throw it in the description box for you guys. The tickets, hold on one second. Let me go to the ticketing. The tickets for live stream, meaning that you can watch it wherever, are right here. You click on to buy the tickets and it's going to take you to the website where you can get your virtual tickets. And I'm gonna go back to my website. If you live in the Atlanta area, you can come out and watch the live performance, and this is where you would purchase your tickets. If you live in the Atlanta area, I'm also gonna be at the Ancient African History Museum on Friday, November 16th, giving a Darkism talk, giving y'all the history of how I invented and created the entire dark skin lane. Okay, that's gonna be Friday, November 16th. At the Ancient African History Museum in Atlanta, Georgia. All this information, as you can see, you can find it at my website. Now, I've also released my newest book called Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, where I break down a critique of dark-skinned women in popular culture. Again, this is innovation. No one has done what I've done before. But instead of people being honest and saying this is new groundbreaking work that Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist, created, let me give credit to where it's due. Let me not rip off her work. People don't want to do that. But that's why I'm here to keep saying the truth over and over and over and telling the truth of Rashida Strober, myself, inventing and creating the entire discussion on dark skin. You have to ask yourself why. People are always saying things like, oh, well, I talked about dark skin at this time. Well, you know, you didn't create a movement. You didn't create a movement around it. You didn't think enough of it before social media, before I started making videos and bringing my books online and bringing my ideas online. You didn't think enough to do what I've done. You didn't put in that work. You didn't write the books. You didn't go in the community giving free lectures. You didn't go in the community giving free performances of your play for years. None of you did this, but you want to take credit for my work? I'm not going to allow that. My story is going to be told, and it's going to be told on a bigger level, because this is an important story. No one cared about dark skin. Everyone took dark skin and swept it under the rug. I remember back in 98, when I was coming up as a teenager in the 90s and as a young woman in the 90s, I would look for people to talk about dark skin. Exactly what I do now. Exactly what people have ripped off and stolen. This whole bullied for a dark skinned girl narrative. I created that. I've seen people rip that off and use other people to disseminate that information. Going around creating campaigns, ripping off my work, clearly, but never giving credit when you never thought to do this prior to seeing my work. That's the facts that we're dealing with right now. You never, and I would tell these people, let me tell you, I would tell these people straight up to their face, you never thought to talk about dark skin as anything in regards to an organized movement, an organized campaign. None of these people ever thought to do this. The fact of the matter is, in 2009, I brought the issue of dark skin to social media. In 2013, we talk about this bullied for being a dark skinned girl. I brought that narrative to television in 2013, all facts. And then I expanded it on social media. People say, well, why are you thanking Tommy Sotomayor? Well, guess what? Tommy Sotomayor is a part of the history of me bringing the issue of dark skin to social media. Because in 2014, as a result of all the work that I was putting in for dark skin, creating the first platform for dark skin in history, Tommy Sotomayor contacted me and brought me on his show to talk about my dark skin agenda. Nobody was talking about dark skin. Nobody. Nobody on YouTube. They were talking about other topics, Black issues. They never honed in on dark skin. I am the only one in the world that has consistently honed in on dark skin. And then people saw what I was doing. They called me crazy and then ripped off my work. But y'all think that's okay. Well, let me tell you something. You go try writing the most books on dark skin. Go write the books. You go try writing plays and performing and producing the plays on dark skin. You go, I actually created the first radio show about dark skin. I created the first radio show about dark skin called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, speaking about topics about dark skin that I see people ripping off right now. You didn't create that. You didn't create that narrative. You stole it and ripped it off from Rashida Strober. These are facts that people don't want to deal with, but I'm going to force you to deal with it. I'm not going to go away. I'm not going to stop talking about it. The story of the dark skin activists will be told. The real deal, the truth. They mocked me, then they copied me. But I'm going to keep telling the true story. I'm going to keep giving the true history. And no one's going to ever stop that. No one's ever going to stop that. Calculator, where do you think that term came from? I've been calling myself the dark skin activist for years. So where do you think that if I'm calling myself the dark skin activist, where do you think other people are attaching the word activist from? Think. Think. Clones, rip-off artists, thieves, plagiarists. Think. I'm going to be deleting comments about thieves and liars, because again, I don't deal with liars and thieves. Liars and thieves are the worst of the worst to me. So I'm going to be removing comments about thieves and liars. So what y'all must understand, y'all could say that, because the only way that would be going down is in a court of law, in federal court. So please do not pose that as a solution to me, because that's not the solution. And that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen, except for in a court of law. That's how we're going to move with that. That's how that's going to go. Just reading through some of y'all comments. Absolutely. The dark skin activist is my legal trademark, which I own. Absolutely. 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 All of my books are copywritten. Everything. Everything is date stamps. So the thing is, all the evidence proves and shows that Rashida Strober is the person that initiated and created the entire dark skin lane. No one would be talking about dark skin if it wasn't for me. Nobody. The only other person that I will ever give credit to, and righteously and rightfully so, is Cola Booth. That's it. She's the only one that is deserving. Cola Booth, and I've said this a million times, and I'm going to keep saying it. Cola Booth started talking about dark skin advocacy in the 1990s, well before social media. Well before social media. And again, you guys have to separate how you feel about Cola Booth and what she does and what she says in regards to perhaps her dating and marriage choices with the actual facts of her being the first person to advocate for dark skin. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about who Cola Booth is married to. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about the fact is Cola Booth is the first person to advocate and articulate the narrative of speaking about dark skin discrimination. And I have always, that's why I never have any beef with Cola Booth. I love Cola Booth because we have a mutual respect and understanding for each other. I respect her. And when you respect and understand and give credit and acknowledge and don't rip off and steal from a person, that's the way it's supposed to be. And I see people making comments. I understand what you're saying about Cola Booth and the Osama bin Laden issue. But again, I want to let people know that Cola Booth is the first person. And I didn't find this out until after I began my advocacy. I actually didn't find this out until I started researching after giving birth to the science of dark skin activism in 1998 at St. Petersburg College. I began continuously looking into a person that spoke specifically on dark skin discrimination and colorism. And I ran into the work of Cola Booth. She's the only one. That is the reason why I will always give her credit. None of these other people matter. Because I'm going to tell you why they don't matter. Because you're stealing, you're copying, you're unoriginal. That's why. You're doing nothing but eating off the work and originality of what myself and Cola Booth has done. That's all you're doing. And I cannot respect people that are not original. I cannot respect or take seriously people that have utilized YouTube to steal, copy, and thief from other people. How can you respect somebody like that? How can you, in the long run, take a person's work? It's not even their work. It's someone else's work. You can't even take that seriously. And that is what I'm saying. So once again, real quick, I want to thank everybody for watching. I also want to tell you to make sure that if you have not subscribed to the channel, to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. I saw some people saying that I need to go live more. I actually do go live. But the thing with YouTube, you do have to hit that notification bell in order for them to send you notification that I'm going live. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification. Make sure you also hit the like button. I want to say once again, I can never thank enough the Black men who have supported me. And I'm saying this even though we disagree with each other. Yes, I'm a big enough, honest enough person to thank Black men for acknowledging my work as the creator of the first platform for dark skin in history. I want to say thank you to them. To the people like the O'Sheas, Tommy Sotomayor, Star, Brother Sanchez, Sonetta, New Possibilities. Who am I leaving out? I might be leaving out some people. I want to say, if I didn't say your name, I apologize for that, because there's been so many, way more Black men. And I want to say thank you to all of y'all. I want to also say, once again, thank you to Layla Lynn TV. I want to say thank you to Renzi Renee, a sister that supported me. All the Black women that have actually supported. I am not addressing my comments to you, and I think you know that. Y'all know what it is. The real people, the honest people, the people with integrity, y'all all know what it is. I want to say thank you, Swiya Woodard and her husband. Thank you. I'm not addressing those comments, my comments in regards to thievery, lying, theft, intellectual dishonesty. It's not being addressed to you, because I know that there are people out there that actually understand and get it and support the work. They understand what I'm saying. They understand my work as a real, true artist and creator and innovator of this dark skin lane. They understand how serious I take this. They understand the work that I have put in, the real, true, groundbreaking foundation laying work. Not the I'm going to watch you and copy you. I'm going to mock you, watch you, then copy you work. Not that. That's not real. So I'm talking to the people that are dishonest, not the people that have been honest. Doesn't apply to you. Once again, I want to say to those of you that support the work, I'm going to put the link to the GoFundMe in the description box. I just put it there. Also, once again, I want to let everybody know that on Saturday, November 17th, I'm going to be performing my live one-woman show called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. I'm just sharing the screen with you guys. You can go to my website and you can find all of the ticketing information at my website. Okay. You will be able to watch this show from anywhere in the world. You can purchase your tickets right here, buy your tickets for the online live stream show. If you live in Atlanta, you can purchase your tickets to come out in person. And if you also in Atlanta, I'm going to be giving a Darkism Talk at the Ancient African History Museum, and you can come out and you can hear about the history of how and where and how I created and invented the first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism. And the dates again are all on the website. As you can see, Saturday, November 17th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the play will take place. And that's both for the live stream and the in-person production of A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And 5 p.m. is the time when the doors open for the Darkism Talk, because you'll be able to get a tour of the museum as well as the talk, which is going to take place at 7 p.m. So all this information, folks, you can find it on my website, darkskinactivist.com. Also, my newest dark skin book is out, and keep in mind I've written more books on than anyone in the world, and people are reading the books and ripping off and stealing. Such intellectual dishonesty, but I'm going to stop writing my books. People have gotten us to start different types of courses and all kinds of things from all of the books that I've written. As you see, let me just go to other books so that you go under shop. This book, How to Be This Dark-Skinned Chick on It. I wrote this book years ago. I released it to the public, and people have created and stolen and created this. These are just some books right here. If you go to Amazon, which is where my other books are, let's just type in Amazon Darkism. You can find How to Be the Hottest Skinned Chick on the Planet, where a lot of work has been ripped off and stolen from. It's the book, How to Be the Hottest Chick on the Planet, that people have used blueprint to create derivatives from. The book was published back in 2016. I actually wrote this book years before and released it to the public. But instead of people thinking, they've ripped and stolen my work that comes from the book. A lot of what you see regarding dark skin on the internet, people have ripped and stolen from this How to Be the Hottest Dark Skin Chick. Make no mistake about it. Putting it out there, letting the world know how I was mocked for speaking on dark skin, and now I am being copied and ripped off. Copied and being ripped off constantly by people online. This is what is going on, and continue to put it out there. So with that being said, like I said, make sure you go ahead and get your tickets. Make sure you go ahead and make a donation. Make sure you support the work of the real, true, honest creator, inventor of dark skin activism, which is Rashida Strober. It's no one else. And yes, I will be doing a Kindle version of all of my books as soon as possible. But for right now, my books can be found on Amazon. And my books can also be found at my website, darkskinactivist.com. So make sure you guys go ahead and get those books. And I want to thank you guys. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch today. I really do appreciate you guys watching the world's first and only dark skin activist, because there's only one. There's only one true original dark skin activist that brought the issues of dark skin to everyone, and that's Rashida Strober. And people need to be honest about it. I'm going to keep fighting until it happens. I am not going to stop the fight. I'm not going to stop the fight. I just want everybody to know that. Give me 1 second here. Give me a y'all. So I thank you guys for watching. Like I said, once again, make sure you guys go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, get your tickets, your live stream online tickets, like the video, share the video, make a donation at my GoFundMe, get the books. I mean, I just have a whole entire platform, lane, movement that I built around dark skin, and the first person in the world to do this. It's authentic, it's real, it's not stolen, it's not copied, it's not contrived. It's all the way back to the year 1998, and everybody needs to understand that and know that. And I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody. darkskinactivist.com. I'm sharing my screen right now.
You have to have like a gumbo. You got to incorporate everybody so that you can laugh at gumbo. That's not. Okay. That's why you was here. Rashida Strober, thank you so much. Talk about the one woman show concept and how these cats. I saw bits and pieces of it. Like, wow, I don't know how to. I was going to wait till I was going to say it. But talk about this one woman show.
Absolutely glad to. So back in 2006, I was living in Los Angeles, and it was not a lot for I'm an actor. Actors. I had a brother named Steve. I never forget. He worked with the Johnny Hathaway, my favorite artist. Rashida, you gotta write your own show, and I was like, what? I'm not right. So I really just went through it and wrote it, and he was right about what you've been through.
Yeah.
So I was writing a piece called A Dark Triumph, the Rashida story. So people were interested in the dark skin stuff. Like family wasn't, but the people were. Mm-hmm. So then I wrote a sequel, which is A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, 2006. And it was a bunch of revisions and rewrites, and people kept turning it down. And I wrote it to get other dark skinned women work. So there's characters in there. Due to lack of fun, people not believing in it, I wasn't able to make it a full production in that capacity. So I said, forget it. gonna play all the cats. And that's what I did. So I just started developing it, just rehearsed constantly. And then I did a bunch of readings in St. Petersburg where, you know, the playwright will just readings of the play in character. And it became a full production at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival, the DC Black Theater Festival, and I've been turning it. Went to I got Phoenix coming up pretty soon, working on Los Angeles, and it's just really a labor of love. So the characters are based off of myself, my mother. She's tall and dark, and people used to pick at her, come that black, dark, ugly woman with them, all the kids. They used to say all kind of stuff. Cause I used to be shouting and speaking in tongues, and they would make fun of her.
We know something about
that. That's what she said. I was like, oh my God, yes. And people was laughing at her. I used to be so embarrassed, but
yeah, we
we went to a Pentecostal church, so
yeah, we probably didn't say
it could have been.
Good thing that in my mind they have solid pews, because she have no. She had chairs, so. But if they had solid pews, I know she'd be that.
I see solid pews get knocked out.
Yeah, like the movie, the border went up, you know. The cheers, this party.
It's not a game in the Pentecostal church at all.